All right, here we go. Okay. So, yesterday we got something pretty cool working. Maybe I broke it. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Okay. We're just gonna get rid of that for now. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. That should fix it. Okay. So we got this yellow border here. When this guy walks into that yellow border, he's gonna get hit. Boom. And then he's gonna finish. He's gonna do his turn. Sweet. I can move. I can attack him. Boom. And he's gonna move and he's not gonna get hit because he's already in the thing. Now, I can hit him. And I can run away. Boom. There we go. Okay. So that all works. One thing that doesn't work is it's trying to calculate the accuracy of targeting a door, which is kind of frustrating. Still target is let's see. If we check out the door. It is in a group. Doors. Okay. If base dot current entity. See, but you inherit from tactics map entity. Which then inherits from tactics entity. So tactics map entity. Continue. That'll fix it. Yep. Smack. 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 Move. Boom. Boom. All right. The thing is, I might want tactics map entities to be targetable. So yeah. Well, let's take a look at calculate battlefield accuracy. It was stopping here at speed modifier because I don't have agility. Okay. I think what I could do then is I could have a different forecast for different entities. So I'll just do we'll take care of that some other day. Okay. So now we got this campaign screen. What I want is to be able to do something with that. Play area UI. We got unit overview. Team select. There we go. So quad button, sure. Then we'll just do dev equals mode as data team so area I don't even know where it's saved at. Oh, there we go. System team select. Instantiate. Then I'll just do for now. Get child 0 dot temp. Okay. And then we'll just go ahead and temp. Is that really what it is? I have way too many scripts open right now. Set up player roster. And then intro screen, which has literally no information. Game Game world. Right. We'll just be lazy. Get Jerry current scene done. Come over here. World. Give me game world. It's just saved as player data, player roster. Data. Right. Did you go to tactics, player data? Boom. Okay. Hey, look, it kind of worked. I really need to add some kind of character info display, but maybe not right now. Well, let's see. Where is army roster display saved at? System components. Okay, I'm okay with that. Roster display. Okay. Setup. Roster. Array. Base. Ah. Okay. Team select has all of this, right? So, if we just do get child 0, that's up, player roster, self. I'm just gonna copy you. Alright. We're gonna go to Army roster display. All equals null. Okay. Yeah. And then come over here. Come over here. boom, boom. And okay. So come back over here. Are you used literally anywhere else? Nope. Just get rid of that. Okay. So I actually make another thing. We're gonna call this squad management. Gonna go ahead, save this system. Kind of weird that it's its own. Man, where do I save this? Got all of those things. Player UI, which has all of that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna add a folder. Main UI. One. All right. Gonna do army roster display. After script. Manage. Stats. You know what? Do this. Free to play. Set up. Roster. And then go over here to team select, and it's got this. What? Boom, boom. Alright. And that's fine. So I guess you're gonna be like, oh no, it's broken because those don't exist. Yeah. I'm gonna rename you to character info display. And then we're just going to save branch as scene. That's going to be in components. Character, info, display. Small info display. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna add a script. Character, info, display. What is it even called here? Display data. Let's just do that. Okay. It's passing in base stats. Okay. Entity class equals to display dot parent class dot data ID. Entity level equals to display dot no. Let's just be lazy. Yep. Always benefits to be lazy. Boom. 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 Display data. Okay. Display data to offsets. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that works. Quad management. Characters, small info display. Show entity data. Show entity data. Show base stats. And then we're gonna do character display data to show. Okay. Can I press? Well, I don't care about press. All right. entity data. Let's try that now. Oh. What do you mean it's not valid? What do you mean it's not valid? Hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, main screen. That up. Okay. Boom. Ooh, yeah. Instancing the wrong scene. So, come back to the campaign screen. System. Campaign UI. There we go. Yeah. Really weird. Ooh, yep. The parent scene. Parent scene. That's really strange. Yeah, what the heck? Remote. Game world. Campaign screen. uh, definitely be full rectangle. Oh, wait a second. There's this whole border. Library roster display. Character. I'm really confused. Why is that being the way that it is? There's nothing different about your... I'm trying to fix this UI up in this corner, showing up in this corner. Because it's basically the exact same as this UI. But it's showing up in the wrong spot. I mean, yeah, I can full screen it, but that's not gonna fix it necessarily. And it's just kind of confusing why it decided to... There's got to be something wrong with these anchor offsets, or... Because... I mean, what if I just... Yeah, what if I do... Shows up there. Oh, that's super weird that those are invisible. Huh. Yeah, why can I not see? Are you serious? It's... Huh. So you... Anchor points. That's so weird. Why? So maybe I just have to reset these anchor points. Anchors. Yep. And then... Oh, no, that's not the one that... Your anchor points. And just... The fact that that wasn't in anchor preset is kind of strange too. So... Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't the stretch. It was just, for some reason, when I instanced these scenes, instead of having the anchor the layout mode to anchors, it changed its position, and that messed everything up. So, now that that's in there, I just had to reinitialize. Yep, shows up. Just a weird instancing bug, because I turned those into scenes after they were made. Yeah. Super weird. Well, how are you doing, Laughing Umbra? Unhandled input is action press. UI cancel. Oh, not cute redraw. Doing all right. Just working away, you know. You seem like you know a decent amount about Godot. You working on a project yourself? Oh yeah. Trying to. What are you trying to work on? Incremental game. Oh, have you been seeing all the stuff about game about fading a black hole. Yeah. Trying to learn Godot. Is there anything you're stuck on right now? Big machine. Yeah. And eight equals states dot normal. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Trying to wrap. Oh, water shaders. You wouldn't believe the amount of time that I spent on water shaders. Actually, you know what? I haven't looked at this in a long time, and I kind of want to look at it. I'll pull up my big project that I've put on hold for a little bit. This is not the right way to do it, and it's messed up because it's all in perspective right now. But this freaking water shader has been a nightmare to do. Oh, I added a breakpoint. Actually, we'll just do go do. Should be able to do arena. Boom. There we go. Yeah, this water shader. Ignore my 350 frames a second up there. It took me forever to get this to work, and it's so inefficient and not performant. It's black? What? That's so weird. Oh, that was weird. Oh, it's when I go full screen. Okay, I see. Well, yeah, this water shader, dude. Just a nightmare. It's horrible, though. I know it looks decent, but there's so much wrong with it that I need to fix. I feel your pain trying to get water shaders to work. And 8. Current state equals new state. New. I am working on a tactics game. Let me get this written up real quick, and then I'll show you. And state. States normal. Hit return for now, so I can show you what's up. So, come in here, name your character, choose their initial class, make it whatever you want it to be. Right now, I can just go into a random fight. I broke that. But basically, you got your characters. They have a set amount of movement, actions they can do. Very, very Final Fantasy Tactics based. I wonder, does it go? No, it doesn't go black when I full screen this one. I need to fix that selection. It's weird that that's happening. Team select. Setup open. Yeah, okay. I see what's going on now. So if I just come over here, that's the wrong one. Pull this one. I just pull this back to the team select. It'll work now. So, spawn in this little guy. I can just start the fight. I can move around. That yellow is actually something kind of cool. I've been testing out reactions. So when this guy enters into the yellow, it's gonna trigger a reaction. He's gonna hit him, and then his turn finishes. And then I can just do my thing, attack. I can, yeah. That shouldn't be doing anything anyway. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's taken me a bit of work to get it to this point, and there's still a lot to do. It's gonna be for Steam. Yeah, just intern. Yeah, I hope to be able to get things a bit further along pretty quick now. I mean, most of the bones and the DNA are in there. I just really had to start working on the content pipeline. I don't have a Steam page yet. I want to get it a little bit further along before I do that. It's just not quite ready, you know? But if you wanted to follow on Twitch, it shouldn't be horribly long before I get something going. I want to get some character designs and a bit more of the visuals for a battle scene finished before I do that. And I also want... Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I want to get the campaign screen. Or really just like the campaign system really more fleshed out. I haven't quite figured out how I want the system to work. I want it to have very small roguelite elements. So right now I'm just working on this campaign screen so that I can actually do that. You know, if I'm pretty consistent, I think I could have it finished or at least in a state where I could technically sell it by the end of the year. I mean, so much of the groundwork has been laid. I've already got an asset pipeline. I got most of the combat systems in place. I just have to really start working on presentation, visuals, a lot of the stuff that's left is individually less labor intensive. There's just a lot of it, so. Yeah. But I say it's going to be done by the end of the year, so it's going to be like another 12. Oh. And what? Yep. And quad. No, I'm gonna make it myself. Yeah, and this is not a game with a budget at all. Can I? I'm curious. No, that's not how that works. Okay. So we'll just do find child. This is not a performant way of doing it, but it doesn't matter. It's just a static 2D screen. U3. Change state. State dot normal. We'll do find child to focus. I don't even know what I want this UI to end up looking like anyway, so no. Done. Quad management. Move all of this over here. Boom. Just do change state dot squad management. Alright, so now it should still be functional. Yep. I keep doing that. I actually have to have characters initialize. That's strange. That shouldn't be getting called. Event is action press UI cancel. Why is that not in there in the first place? I have seen that. My only issue is I just I know what a lot of UIs look like, and I know it's good. I just, because I don't have the system for how I want the overall management of things laid out nailed down yet, and I don't know how I want the progression of how you should go into battles, I can't really nail down the form of the UI until I know how it's supposed to function. That's really the main issue. And it's not that big a deal, so I just gotta get more of the actual systems good, and then I can figure that out. Yeah. Why is... I... Dot. See if that works. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. So... child 0. This is also a horrible way of actually getting the getting access. Just relative children seeking. That's a weird way to put that. Yeah. And I mean, this is one of the hardest things. I've got the entire level, RPG level system. It all functions, and that took a long time. I'm curious, have you played Darkest Dungeon? Yeah. See, I kind of... I want it to be a little bit like that. I really like how Darkest Dungeon has you care about your characters, and you feel very invested in them, even though they're all generic. The funny thing is, I actually haven't played it. I've done a lot of research into it, but I haven't played it. So I need to do that, and I don't really know exactly how they go about doing the first one. From what I've seen, people really don't like how the second one handled its roguelike elements. So... Actually, you know what I just realized? I just realized that there's no way to get out of a fight. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is the first one's way better. I'm curious, in your opinion, why is the first one so much better? No, that's fair. I mean, that's the thing, right? And people dislike the second one so much. Like, if we just go to Darkest Dungeon 2, it's got 11,000 reviews. That's actually pretty good. But if we go to the first one, it has 5 times as many people that played it. That's crazy. And the review score is higher on the first one. It's just insane. I don't know, it's definitely a sequel that didn't do great. Let's see. So I definitely want it in action aftermath, but I want... let's see, tactics team. See. There's a lot of signals. Health changed. No. Let's just add another one. That has died. We'll just do this. Come over here to the die function. Has died dot emit. Team. Add member. To add dot has died dot connect to let's see. Func set entity set battler wait. So I'm curious, if you are learning Godot, do you know why I'm doing things like this? Okay. So, I mean, design pattern, I tend to try to prescribe to the call down signal up, where basically a parent scene, like this is a team scene, a tactics team scene, and this is where entities are children of this scene. And so I can call functions here, like set up on the children, and I can do things like connecting signals. But since the battler has this, and it has all this stuff that needs to be communicated back up, I have it just emit signals, and then the team will be called through signaling from its children. That's really the one that I tend to try and be really strict about, just because it actually makes things a lot easier, so that these higher parent management scenes really are more management aspects of it. So let's see. I wonder, just battler team. Yeah. Member is dead. False. Yeah, no, that's definitely what it does. So there's actually a lot. Yo, thanks for the follow. Pawn, X Pawn. Cool name. Yeah, so it definitely gives it return value, right? So it's statically typing. What it actually does under the hood is it makes it a lot easier for GDScript to compute, so it increases your performance, and it helps a ton with autocomplete, right? So if I come here, I've got 2-check that's an argument that's a certain type base stats. So if I do 2-check, it has all of the functions and properties of that class, and it just makes working with it actually a lot faster, and it's a lot more rigid. So yeah, I don't really have any dynamic typed aspects of it, but it actually makes it a lot easier to use. Oh, actually, I don't think I need that. I just need to... Let's see. Okay. So this cycles through all of the members in this team. If any of them is not dead, let's do that. Not member is dead, then that's fine. Yeah, no, it's super useful. Because, like, even... I honestly just tend to avoid UIDs. I haven't really had a major use case for them personally, just because I feel like they reduce the readability of my code if I put them in the code. And when it's complex enough, I have a hard enough time. And yeah, I have things like this hard path, which that's not great. But, I mean, I'm pretty confident that the pathing of this scene is not going to change. So... Oh yeah, you want to see something really cool. So I have this tactics entity generator class with this function, and there's a bunch of arguments that you pass into it. Well, var new equals generator. If I do all of this typing for things right here, it tells me what the parameter type is supposed to be in this class, so I don't have to just remember what I wrote. Right? So it tells me that it wants the first argument to be a string, and it tells me what its name is in that function. So, no, static typing is definitely the way to go. Yet. Stupid. That entity dead. Be dead. Let's see. I think I just want to do all members dead. Okay. So it cycles through all the members. If a single one of them is not dead, it returns. Otherwise, all members dead equals true. And then we'll come to action aftermath. If battlefield dot team 1 dot all members dead, or of the dot team 2 dot all members dead, to transition equals battlefield dot state end battle. So, if I just cheat a little bit. Make him level 100. That should definitely do enough damage. Boom. Okay. So, tactics team. That should have worked. Super weird. So it's never calling this. 18 dot connect. I wonder, is this part of the? This is an issue with the setup. You know what? It actually is. Hmm. 318. Yeah, so we need to connect the signal. That's the problem. What? Oh. Entity. So, now, I know I've said it like 6 times already, but should work. Boom. Should have had the breakpoint there. P1. Keep doing that on accident. Yeah, it's just non-stop. Doesn't matter what you do. Am I connecting something wrong? Has died, data. Okay. Okay, what about if he kills my player character? Be 0. Okay. I keep taking that breakpoint off for some reason. There we go. Just kill me. Okay, so it doesn't work either way. Is this function even ever actually being called? Let's see. Yes, it is. Which is good to know. Entity dead. Yeah, I don't know, it's the... This driving me crazy. Why is it not registering the signal call? Let's just do... Wait, what the heck? Yeah, it's just... Yeah, you know what? This is really stupid how I have 3 different things for creating entities. This might be why. Finish. Yeah, you go ahead and do your thing. I mean, what if I just do... is dead. Right. Entity. Nope, that's not. Has died. Yeah. Entity. Debug. Dead. Do death? Death debug. I don't really like how it uses strings. Come to add member. Okay. What the? There we go. P10. Level 1001. Should be strong enough, right? That's super weird that the AI broke. Okay. Okay. That worked. It's just that it worked. What in the world? It just didn't connect. E. Nope, it... Super confusing. I hate how often this is a potential solution. But just reload the project. Yeah. I don't really know why it has to be difficult. No, that wasn't the fix. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here to the remote window. You're gonna come all the way down to the team. Well, so I don't know why it's not connecting though. That's the problem, because that's why I did this. Is if this connects here, it should work. Because right here, I'm connecting has died to death debug, which means has died is emitting and it's going to this function. And I'm going to has died is connecting to set entity dead, which that's all spelled right. I come back to setup. Going to create team. Boom. Right. Should function, and it's just not. I mean, I don't know why. But, I mean, I just do the T dot and set entity dead. Try a different way of initializing the signal. EXP 101. Nope, that didn't work. This is so weird. Connect. To tell signal connected. Runtime is connected. Okay. Print. Has died. That is connected to callable parent. That entity death. It's dead. It's dead. Okay. Okay. PHP 1.0. True. It is connected. Figured it out. I know why it wasn't working. Yep. That's what it was. Now, if you're confused or you're wondering what it was, this had an argument to pass into it. And since I wasn't passing an argument, it couldn't fully call the function. Now I actually have a way of finishing a fight. So let's just mock up. So you come in here and you gain 100 levels. Boom, you're so strong. Now it's the end of the fight. Come here, still level 101. Boom! And I can go into the next fight. I will need to fix that. So, whenever you have a field effect, leaving a fight and then going back into a fight doesn't really work for some strange reason. That should be cleared up. Always bugs. So if I come to end battle, yeah, it should have cleaned it up. Where did this get called from? Condition met. The unequipped signal. Unequipped skill. Skill slot 9. Okay, so yeah, you come in here, you set up your characters, right? And when you add them, it goes through and it applies the effect that gives it to you. When you equip a skill, it unequips an existing skill. I know, I know. Yeah, it's good having you. Have a good one. Yep. Oh, now I'm curious. Scripts. Okay. Add the yeah. Whatever. Battle. Ooh. Okay, so it does properly do all of that. Yep. Check remove conditions. Okay. So scene remote. Boom. Player data. Player roster. Ba-do-do. Being called from back to remove condition. Yeah. So it's because it's being applied by a passive. Okay. I don't think I have time to fix this today. Crash on re-entering battle with passive field effect. Field activation. Init put function. That. Signal what could be a weird status. I am curious though, if I just come over to status handler. Godot, remove resource. No. battle. Yeah, that's what I thought. I could do 2 clear dot. Clean up, yeah. It should be. Hold up. Yeah. Conditional. Zero unequipped. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's weird that it's only 2, 4, 6, and 8. One, 3, 5, 7, 9. What? Okay. Even being odd. That's so weird, dude. In battle. Okay. Being called from effect made void. Well, if I just come over to this guy, and I go to his status handler, he's got 2. He's got Overwatch. This. Oh, okay. That's weird. Status handler. Overwatch. Okay. Aspects. Effect made void. And then this is being called from remove conditions. Right. So, for I in active effects, you got your status handler, you got the 1 active effect. Okay. It goes remove conditions. And remove conditions for some reason. Not 0. Well, I think part of it is that I'm just setting it up to every single I just... Yeah, I think... what I'm doing is player data, player roster, you. You have skill slots. They're all passive. That's really what the issue is. Yep. We'll just do a new game. Boom. Be 1, 0, 10 levels. Battle. There we go. Okay. I think I've got it. And with that, I think I need to call it good for today. Yeah, I gotta get to work. So, it's been fun having y'all. We're gonna raid somebody. I am gonna raid this guy. Okay. Well, it's been fun having you.